What's happening, guys? So, we've got a match preview for tomorrow night's semi-finals of the Euros. Jesus Christ. Semi-finalists. Netherlands versus England. Match preview. Let's get it. So, semi-finals. I mean, Netherlands looking to reach their first final since 1988 when they won the Euros. England, of course, never won the Euros. Looking to reach only their second final since 2020. I mean, we've got France and Spain playing tonight. But let's get onto the brief history of England and Netherlands in major tournaments. So let's have a little read. So much has been made of Gareth Southgate's side slow progress in the Three Lions. Have bundled their way through the group stages and early knockout rounds, but a much improved performance in the penalties victories over Switzerland got the English fans dreaming once again. I mean, you look at it and it's like England got the favourable side of the draw. Yeah. They avoided all the harder teams. Yeah. You know what I mean? Netherlands, the hardest, on paper, the hardest that England will face right now. And then if they get past Netherlands, then it's either Spain or France in the final. You know what I mean? The Dutch standing their way themselves looking to reach their first final since their 1988 Euros triumph, the country's only major tournament success. So you've got England, who've only won the World Cup, only won it once, haven't been to a World Cup final since. Then you got Netherlands, they've only won the Euros, won it in 1988, won it once, haven't been to a final since. Both are considered relatively big teams on European stage, so naturally they've crossed paths a few times in the past. Jesus. In 22 meetings between the pair, England has won 6, drawn 9, lost 7. Mostly in friendlies and one Nations League fixture in recent years, which the Dutch won 3-1 at Wembley in 2019. So the chances of England winning Euros, according to OPTA, they've calculated that the chances of success for the last 4 teams, it looks like Spain's most likely by 30%, France 29%, England 22%, Netherlands 16%. Now, for them to be finalists, Spain 51%, France 48%, England 52%, finalists for Netherlands 47%. So yeah, the first fixture between the two nations occurred in 1935 with the Three Lions prevailing a 1-0 in Amsterdam hosted exhibition. So let me go to the actual match preview then, because I was just reading just the two-bit history. So let's read into the match preview. But yeah, I mean, I said right from the beginning, I said England, I've got England in mind as one of the teams to win it. And I personally think England will win the Euros, you know. What? Looking at it now. I didn't think they'd get past Switzerland, but because they got past Switzerland, Netherlands is naturally the harder fixture, and I think England will get past Netherlands. Netherlands are just you know, I don't want to downplay Netherlands, but it's just that it's one of those where, for me, they're like a Tottenham that should have won a league title type of thing. Like Netherlands, the World Cup finalists in 2010. Obviously, they won Euros in '88. It's like a expectation, but they just don't quite make it kind of thing. That's what I get from these, man. But England are not really much different either. After an underwhelming group stage, which saw them progress as one of the best third-place sides, the Netherlands have gone from strength to strength in knockout phase of Euro 2024. The Orange came from behind to beat Turkey 2-1 in Berlin on Saturday, and their reward is a place in the first major tournament semi-final in a decade, and first at the Euros since 2004. against pre-tournament favourites England. Dortmund is a destination for the first meeting between these sides at either Euros or World Cup since 1996. The Netherlands will certainly be hoping for a different outcome, having been beaten 4-1 on that day. The Orange, if that's how you pronounce it, have lost just one of the 9 head-to-heads since, however, drawn for 1-4. A record boss Ronald Koeman would hope can take his side into the first Euros final since the lifted trophy back in 1988. Coincidentally, the last finals to be held on German soil, and the tournament which saw the Dutch triumph 3-1 over England. Wait a minute. Also, the Dutch beat England 3-1 in Euros 1988 as well. And then they ended up winning it in Germany. This is much more familiar territory in recent times for England, who will contest their third major tournament semi-final from 4 attempts under Gareth Southgate. Well, you know, maybe you should keep Gareth Southgate there. After dramatically beating Switzerland on penalties in the last 8, while the Three Lions put an improved display in that match, they have now won just once inside 90 minutes in 5 fixtures at these finals, indicating that another nerve-wracking affair may be in store. Southgate was keen to praise the unbelievable character and resilience of his squad after seeing off Swiss, and there's no doubt in England are tough to beat, as last time they lost a competitive match came back in the 2022 World Cup against France, 1-9 drawn 4. That was also the last time they conceded multiple goals in a competitive match. So there's every chance that defensive solidity will guide the Three Lions to a second consecutive Euros final, a feat made all the more impressive by the fact that they failed to reach the final in any of their first 9 attempts. So players to watch, obviously for Netherlands it's Cody Gakpo, for England it's Bukayo Saka. Hot start, the Netherlands have lost each of their 3 semi-finals in the Euro since winning the tournament in 1988. This is what I mean, like the lack of Tottenham, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. I think England are gonna beat them. And I think England will be back-to-back Euro finalists. You know what I mean? Back-to-back Euro finalists. So the last 5 matches with Netherlands and the last 5 matches with England, and then we go on the last 5 matches between each other. So you know how it goes, people. The last 5 matches, Netherlands won 3 of the last 5, losing 1, drawing 1, which saw the last time out, Netherlands won 3-2 against Turkey. Before that, beating Romania 3-0. Before that, losing to Austria 3-2. Before that, drawing 0-0 against France. Before that, beating Poland 2-1. England have won 3 of the last 5, drawing 2. Last time out, beating Switzerland on penalties, with a game drawing 1-1, beating 5-3 on penalties. Before that, beating Slovakia 2-1 after extra time. Before that, drawing 0-0 against Slovenia. Before that, drawing 1-1 against Denmark. And before that, beating Serbia 1-0. Now, the last 5 matches between England versus Netherlands, the last time they played, Netherlands beat them 3-1 after extra time in 2019. Before that, England beat Netherlands 1-0 in 2018. Before that, in 2016, Netherlands beat England 2-1. Before that, in 2012, I think I remember that one, that 2012 one. Is that when they scored 90th minute? Yeah, it was, because I remember, because Ashley Young scored in the 90th minute, and Robin scored the winner in the 90+1, and I remember Ashley Young like saying, how? But yeah, 2012, England lost 3-2 at Wembley to Netherlands. And before that, in 2009, Netherlands drew 2-2 against England. So that's the last 5 head-to-heads. Now, my score prediction for this game, I'm saying England will win 3-2. I think it's going to be one of them games where, you know, we don't know who's going to do what. You know, it's tough. They're both defending well, but then goals will start coming in. That's the kind of game I'm predicting it will be. But we will see. But yeah, I actually do think England will win the Euros. I'm jumping the gun, I just think, you just got a feeling. France and Spain, they're no slouches, but I think England will win the Euros on penalties. I think that's how it's going to be won. I ain't gonna lie, and hopefully, Saka, right, does the business. We all know what happened last time in Euros when he failed to score the penalty, failed to convert the penalty, and blah blah blah, right? But yeah, obviously I'm club over country anyway. But as long as my Arsenal players do something, you know what I mean? As long as they're the reason, as long as people can look at them and be like, yeah, them man, it's all good. But if it's Saka, even better. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. My reaction channel is the top link in the description that you'll see. So go follow that. I've got some videos uploading. I've got a couple uploading. So stay tuned for those as well. But yeah, I'm back in England to actually win the Euros. Yeah, the game France v Spain. I think, is that starting in a couple of hours? Because it's like 6 o'clock now. Let me just quickly check. I think that's starting in a couple of hours. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock kickoff. I think Spain are going to be in the final. And I really do not want Spain to win anything anyway. Like, we've had to watch them win the Euros in 2008, retain it in 2012, and they won the World Cup in between that. I don't want to see Spain win anything ever again. That's it now. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.